Binge Pipe, in an effort to capitalize off of 90s nostalgia, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, how can we monetize joy?
How you doing? I'm Cookie, 170 pounds of trivia host in a 350-kilogram bag. Geez, with this many players, it'll be tough keeping the scores in my head. And since we've got some folks in overflow seating, I'll be tacking an audience bonus onto every question. The more audience members get a question right, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. Okay, no. Turning back.
Time for question one.
To begin with, whether you like it or not. What's a condescending way to describe condensation? Everybody knows water becomes ice. Water becomes steam if that's what you're into. Ice becomes water, but you haven't become anything. Or so what if steam becomes water? You want a parade? And how do we do? Let's save ourselves some time. Okay, when water vapor cools down, it turns from steam to a liquid, and this process is called condensation. In the water cycle, condensation occurs in clouds. No, I shouldn't talk about clouds. They're way over your head.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's time for, like lambs to the slather. If Buffalo Bill, the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs, were to run out of lotion, what lamb byproduct could he substitute into his creepy catchphrase? It rubs the castoreum on its skin, it rubs the lanolin on its skin, it rubs the shellac on its skin, or it rubs the ambergris on its skin. Who picked what? Ambergris is whale vomit, so no. Lanolin is a fatty substance that's extracted from sheep or lamb wool, and it's used in ointments.
Why don't we do it with Brie?
Feast your eyes upon this. Call Brie by your name. And yes, it is time for a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's something true about actor Timothée Chalamet, something true about the cheese Camembert, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Timothée Chalamet, Camembert, or both. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Born in France. Appears in Lady Bird. Has white skin. Not vegan. Fat content is 45%. Created by a woman. Smooth and supple. You can't spell disastrous without us. But player 3, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Oh great, it's the voice lady.
Your failure has earned you a screw.
You want to use that sucker on the other players to trip them up during a question.
Now that's what I call consumer engagement.
Oh, here's a good one. Go Big Sean or Go Home Sean. Which of the following Big Sean lyrics demonstrates the rhetorical device epizeuxis? Okay, drop it to the floor, make that ass shake, shake, shake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Whoa, make that group move, that's an ass quake. Or ass, 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 ass. What'd you guys pick? I hope it's not your birthday. Epizeuxis is the immediate repetition of a word for emphasis. Or in this case, emphasis. There is no hiding from going out on a big laugh. Which of these punchlines applies to the latest Shakespeare comedy? That's no male servant, that's my sister. That's no donkey, that's my boyfriend. That's no statue, that's my wife. Or that's no... Okay, that is a wizard, but it's also my father. I love this part. More like a winter's fail. Alas. The Tempest, featuring the wizard Prospero and his daughter Miranda, was one of the last plays written by the Bard. I'm hoping my last joke will be equally as good at wording funny. That's the end of round one. Let's see those scores.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, close but not close enough encounters. Which title character is an alien? The Martian, the Giver, the Thing, or Her? Uh-oh. Player 3 decided to screw. I think the rest of you are starting to go gray. Okay, who chose what? You killed it! Your chances, I mean. The monster that attacks an Arctic research station did in fact come out of a ship from outer space. I hate confusing titles. I walked out of The Iron Lady furious it wasn't a movie about Meryl Streep fighting crime in a suit of armor.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question about aliens or a question about robots? Choose on your devices now. The votes are in. We graciously accept your choice.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Coming up next, a question about robots. What planet are the Transformers from? Mecha Moon, Technodrome, Cybertron, or Autobay? Well. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Let's flip the script on this question. Let's see who got it. I'm sure you meant well. Both the heroic Autobots and evil Decepticons are aliens from the planet Cybertron. I'm just waiting for Elon Musk to build a domestic option for shape-shifting cars.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Behold, guy walks into a bar. A guy walks into a bar carrying a Molotov cocktail and a loon. The bartender screams to the customers, "Duck!" The guy says, Common mistake, it's a goose. Actually, it's closer to a heron. Technically, it's a swan. Or no, sir, a loon is just a loon. Okay, what'd you pick? You got it. No, you didn't. Yep, a loon is just a loon. Unless she went to med school, then she's also a doctor. Up next, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
Paired with Kanye in Madonna's song Illuminati. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Let's see how that shook out. The lyrics to Madonna's Illuminati actually begin by saying the Illuminati isn't Queen Elizabeth or Kanye. But Queen Elizabeth and Kanye West are both in my top 5 fashion icons list.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
How about this one? What if they read Game of Thrones in Game of Thrones? What Ian McEwan novel would Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime most identify with and enjoy as part of their winter book club? Amsterdam, The Children Act, The Cement Garden, or Atonement? Okay, let's take a look. Well, now you have a wrong to atone for. Ian McEwan's The Cement Garden is about a brother and sister who fall in love, so that would really speak to Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Spoiler warning, The Cement Garden would be a great nickname for Jorah Mormont. It's time for the attack. Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Make me plural. Do these instructions make these singular words plural? You tell me. Player 2 takes it! I gotta hand it to you, Player 2. Amazing job. I have tears in my eyes. but that's just years of personal regret building up. As for you, well...
You don't know Jack!
Coming soon. A new blockbuster film by BingePod.
We've got 4 hours before the time portal closes.
Then there's just enough time to solve the riddle.
A completely original film. We made this.
The dinosaurs are loose.
And they can fly!
It certainly wasn't made for cinematic release. Tested poorly, and now they're looking for somewhere to dump it.
The lava, it's intelligent.
Maybe I can help.
King George III!
This is something we wanted to do.
Then let me say it. In rap. Drop the beat, King George.
Coming soon. Obligation.
Greetings, lovers of wildlife. It's me, Rory Cheshire Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks away a winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit.